Hi, this is Mrs. Elkins, and I just wanted to give you a quick little overview of some of the new vocabulary you'll learn in this lesson, or these two lessons. And, oh, sorry, the first one's on lines that actually intersect circles. And there's 5 types of lines that we'll be talking about. The first two, diameter and radius, you already know. Radius is half of the diameter, and the diameter goes all the way across. So let's talk about a chord. A chord is actually a line segment that is on the interior of the circle, and it basically goes from one edge of the circle to the other. And I kind of missed that red dot. There we go. Okay. A secant is very similar to a chord, except for that it goes all the way through the circle. And so you'd see arrowheads on each end. All right. All the way through. Tangents are a little bit different in that they can be either a line or a line segment, but the key property of a tangent is that it will touch the circle or intersect the circle only in one spot. And I'm going to try my best to draw a tangent. There we go. Now I can make this a segment, or I can make it a line by putting arrowheads on it. So basically chord, secant, tangent, those are the new words. Next, talk about the next lesson. Arcs and chords. This will be covered in much more detail in the video, so I want to give you an overview about just this is something that is not covered in the first video, minor arcs and major arcs. A minor arc is an arc that is either, you can call it less than 180 degrees, or you can also call it less than half the circle. And I'll give an example, would be from A to B to C, or just from A to B. So I'll make this arc go all the way around the edge of the circle. Our arcs are basically a piece of the circle. Okay, so this is a less than half the piece of the circle, the blue line. So it's considered a minor arc. And then major arcs are more than half the circle. So we put greater than half the circle, or greater than 180 degrees, since an entire circle is 360. So an example could be D to E, all the way around. It's not perfect, but I'm drawing this freehand. But as you can see, from D to E is more than half the circle. That'd be slightly more than half. The difference is when you name them. When you name a minor arc, you have to include 3 points. And the reason is, let's take example AC. I'm going to use that blue just to make them distinctive. If I did not include the B, I'm going to write this one A, B, C. And to name an arc, you put an arc symbol over the top of it. But if I left off the B, this could be interpreted as either the major arc going all the way around the large side of the circle, or the smaller one. And the way we just know it is if we put this third point in between to identify the fact that it is this size, that it actually goes through B. Major arcs only need the 2 letters. So for me to name this pink big arc, I could just use DE and put the arc symbol over it. So just some highlights from the lessons that you're going to be covering this week. Please feel free to call me. Here's my phone number again, 242-3550, if you have any questions this week. Thank you, and this is Mrs. Elkins.